Aloha my friends, Christina here, and I'm so happy to be back in a new video with you today. I'm going to be sharing with you deeply nourishing meals from my garden. These easy raw vegan recipes are wholesome, nutritious, and healthy. There are so many recipes I have been making lately using ingredients from my garden and from my neighbor's garden. As you can see, I'm standing here in my garden here in Hawaii, and I have become so passionate about growing food. For those of you who do not know, I live on a 9-acre orchard that I'm currently restoring here in Hawaii. I've recently planted more than 600 fruit trees at this point. And I also have my garden where I cultivate my vegetables, I grow my veggies and my greens, and I use them for my salads and juicing and more. I truly believe that we can all foster a deeper connection with ourselves and with the earth simply by learning to grow our own food, simply by eating more plant-based foods. It's so important. It's not only good for you, but for the environment and the animals as well. It's an all-around win-win. I'm hoping to share with you some tidbits and some knowledge in this video, and I hope to just inspire you to eat more fresh food. Maybe this inspires you to start your own garden, to go plant-based. There's infinite ways that you can begin your journey simply by just incorporating some of these elements into your day-to-day routines or into your meals. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. It means so much to me. I find that every day I am creating something new and delicious and fun, and there truly is no greater joy than getting to grow your own food and to create something truly delicious with it. I'm actually so excited about today's video because it is something very new and different for me, getting to show you what I'm picking and how I'm using it. There are so many garden recipe creations I want to share with you, and of course not all of them are going to fit into this one video. And so I was thinking about turning this into a series for you, or even a playlist. If this is something that you would like or appreciate, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. These recipes will be added into my Fully Raw recipe app for you, for those who want to reference the exact ingredients and more. And for those of you looking for more raw vegan recipes, I have more than 450 raw vegan recipes on my recipe app for you. My app is available on iTunes and Google Play. The initial download is free, and then after that you can choose between a monthly or a yearly subscription. Those download links are below for you. Enjoy. People are always asking me what type of juicer that I use in my kitchen, and I use the Nama J2 juicer. I love it. I'm obsessed. It's the one I recommend. For those of you looking for a new juicer, the best juicer, definitely check out the J2 juicer. I love the J2 Nama juicer because it saves me time and prep, and it allows me to batch juice. You can add whole ingredients into the hopper, close the lid, and walk away, so when you come back you have freshly made juice ready for you. You can get $55 off the new Nama J2 juicer by using the code FullyRaw55 at checkout, and that link is below for you. I'll also be using a Vitamix blender to make the sauces and dressings of today's video, and I've included a special link below for you as well if you're looking to check out a Vitamix blender. I'll be sharing with you 3 recipes in this video today, and who knows, maybe in the next video of this series I'll share another 3 recipes, another 2. I really appreciate your feedback to let me know if garden recipes is something you would like to see more of. In the meantime, I'm so excited to jump into this video today. Let's get started. I have found that by putting an emphasis on consuming more fresh, local produce, I'm eating more simply. And to the contrary of what you might think, some of you might be thinking, oh, that sounds boring. It's actually so much more flavorful and so much more delicious. I have found sometimes that the more simple ingredients that I use, the better the dish tastes. Also, in sharing this video with you today, I wanted to be able to share with you recipes that, even though I'm making them using ingredients from my garden or my neighbor's garden, that you can make these recipes at home as well, and that you'll be able to find these ingredients in your local stores. The goal is for all of us to get healthier together, and I hope this inspires you to consume more plant-based meals, or at least to consume one fully raw vegan meal a day. One of my favorite and deeply nourishing recipes that I like to make from my garden is a fresh green juice. And today I'm gonna be showing you my all-time classic orange spinach basil juice. I know the combination sounds a little odd, but trust me when I say that it is so good. This juicing recipe is packed with tons of vitamin C, protein from the spinach, and also tons of minerals from the basil. This juicing recipe is not only perfect for after a workout, but it's also a wonderful remedy for any occasion. This is an all-around feel-good sweet green juice, and I know you'll love it. There are only 3 simple ingredients in this green juicing recipe. I went outside and I picked oranges from my tree for this recipe. I'm gonna be using approximately 10 juicy and plump navel oranges for this recipe. I also went out into my garden and I picked some fresh spinach and basil for this recipe as well. You can literally taste the freshness of this juice. I'm using a J2 Nama juicer to make this juicing recipe. I love it because you can add in whole ingredients into the hopper, close the lid, walk away, and when you come back, your juice is ready for you. For those of you looking to get a new juicer, definitely check out the J2 juicer. There's a special $55 off code waiting for you in the description below, and I've included that link below for you as well. Once you've run your oranges, your spinach, and your basil through your juicer, you can go ahead and run it through a strainer if you'd like. I like to double strain my juices. It's simply a personal preference. When ready, you can go ahead and add it into any glass jar of your choice. The more oranges that you use in this recipe, the more juice you will yield. I usually like to make about 64 ounces of this juice, or if you'd like to make more, you always can as well. I've been enjoying this juicing recipe since the beginning of my raw food journey, and it never gets old. It tastes even better with fresh ingredients, so if you are able to get your hands on some local oranges, spinach, or basil, all you need are those 3 ingredients to make a huge difference in your day. Drinking this juice every morning will definitely get your day off to the right start. I hope you love this delicious green juice recipe and that it brings you as much nourishment as it does to me. Next up, we're gonna be making an epic fully raw rainbow salad with a pumpkin hemp herb dressing. There's no better way to enjoy fresh ingredients from your garden than by enjoying a delicious, colorful salad. One of the easiest ways to get into making more raw vegan dishes is to take as many colorful fruits or veggies that you have, chop them, put them in a bowl, and add a dressing to them. There's so many different creative ways to make salads, and I can't wait to share this one with you today. I first went out into my garden and I picked a ton of fresh greens that I'm gonna be adding in as the base of the salad today. I picked loads of green curly kale, baby collard greens, Swiss chard, beet greens, and even frizzy green lettuce. I also grabbed some parsley and nasturtiums and other fresh herbs. I also have some kale, tomatoes, cucumbers, and more from my neighbor's garden that I'll be using as well. So let's get started in prepping this salad. I'm first gonna chop or chiffonade all of my greens as small as I possibly can. I like to think of chopping up my greens as a way of pre-chewing them. The smaller that you chop your greens, the easier it is for you to chew them. You can add as many greens in your salad as you would like. I'm adding in approximately 1 head of kale, a large handful of baby collards, a large handful of Swiss chard and beet greens, and a small handful of other tiny greens like lettuces from my garden. I love fresh herbs in my salad, so I'll be chopping in a bunch of fresh cilantro to add on top, followed by some fresh green onion. I'll add in 1 freshly diced orange bell pepper, red bell pepper, and even these cute little yellow bell peppers. These are all sweet. You can add in any other types of veggies in here that you like. I really like adding in some radicchio, some cabbage, any other colorful veggies are always welcome. Something that I've always loved is adding fresh noodles into my salad, and not just any noodles, but fruit or veggie noodles, any that I can make. Using a handheld carrot peeler, I'm gonna be making some cucumber strips or noodles that I can add on top, and I'll also add some carrot noodles or carrot strips as well. These add such a nice texture to your salad, and they make it so much more juicy, sweet, and flavorful. And you know I love tomatoes on my salad, so I'll be chopping up these beautiful cherry tomatoes to add on top. Once you've got your rainbow salad prepared, you can go ahead and place it to the side, and let's go ahead and make our dressing. For this dressing today, I'm gonna be using my Vitamix blender. I have the A3500 base, and I love the A3500 because I can switch out the blender head with the food processor attachment anytime I want, and I can switch between blending ingredients and food processing them. If you're looking for a new blender, I definitely recommend the Vitamix. I've included a special sales link below for you that shares with you all of the special deals that are happening with Vitamix right now. And if you use my special link below, you'll receive free shipping on any order of $50 or more. I wanted this dressing to be as simple and herbalicious as possible. When ready, go ahead and add into your blender approximately a half a cup of raw pumpkin seeds, a half a cup of raw hemp seeds, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic, 6 to 7 sprigs of fresh parsley, cilantro or basil. You can choose your favorite. A half to 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, and approximately 1 cup of water. You can always adjust your water based upon how thick you want your dressing to be. If you would rather use a nut butter for this recipe, you can also find some pumpkin seed butter that works fantastic in this dressing. Go ahead and blend up this dressing until it is completely smooth, exactly how you want it. This is a lot of dressing, so you can save this in a sealed tight jar for up to 3 to 4 days and use it as a dip, a sauce, a dressing for any other salad. This dressing holds nicely. I love a saucy salad. How delicious does this salad look? This wholesome salad is exploding with flavors and essential nutrients for your body. It's one thing to eat something that you know is good for you, but it's another thing to eat something that is so good for you and that also tastes amazing. I hope this inspires you to go make a rainbow salad right now and to dive in. I consume colorful rainbow salads like this multiple times a week, and I find that they are so deeply nourishing. I hope this inspires you to go make a rainbow salad and enjoy. I'm gonna be showing you how to make a very simple zucchini pasta with a spinach, basil, macadamia nut pesto. I've been making a lot of zucchini noodles lately because I have been harvesting my first zucchinis of the season. I know summer is near when zucchinis start coming into season. And if you need a creative way to use your squashes this season, start making zucchini noodles. This is such a simple recipe and yet it's so flavorful. I'm gonna be using a spiralizer to make the zucchini noodles. I have a simple spiralizer that I got on Amazon. I've linked it below. And I'm also gonna be using the Vitamix food processor attachment to make the pesto. That is also linked below for you. We're first gonna start by making the zucchini noodles. And using a knife, I'm simply gonna cut off the ends of the zucchini. You can use as many zucchinis as you'd like. I'll use anywhere between 4 to 6 medium-sized zucchinis. And then you simply place them into your spiralizer like this. And applying some pressure, you simply just push it through the spiralizer just like this, and voila, you have zucchini noodles. Once you've made your zucchini noodles, you can go ahead and place them into a mixing bowl. Put those noodles to the side and let's get started on making our pesto. I'm making a large portion of pesto to save for later and also to share with friends. This recipe should hold in the refrigerator for up to 2 to 3 days. You can use the food processor attachment or the blender head to make this pesto. If you use the blender head, it'll come out a little creamier. In your food processor, go ahead and add in approximately 2 cups of raw macadamia nuts. As much garlic as you'd like. I'm gonna add in 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, 1 large handful of fresh spinach, and 1 heaping handful of fresh basil. I was able to pick the spinach and the basil from my garden. They smell and taste so good. You can also add in the juice of 1 lemon or lime, and last but not least, some pink salt and pepper. These macadamia nuts also came from my neighbor's tree. There is nothing better than fresh macadamia nuts. When ready, you can go ahead and pour as much of this pesto on top of your noodles as you'd like and mix it in well. Once it's mixed, you can plate it in any serving platter or bowl of choice. How delicious does this look? I cannot wait to dive in. I don't know about you, but I love pesto on my noodles. Yum! This is such a simple, savory, flavorful, and fun recipe. I hope that you were able to make this recipe and share it with your loved ones. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Enjoy, my friends. I hope you all have liked this video. If you have, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button because there is only more deliciousness to come. If you're looking for more raw vegan recipes, please download my Fully Raw Vegan recipe app. There are more than 450 raw vegan recipes waiting for you at your fingertips. My app is available on both iTunes and Google Play, and those download links are below for you. If you're looking to get a new juicer, please check out the Nama J2 juicer, and you can get $55 off this juicer by using the code FullyRaw55 at checkout. It is such an epic juicer. I know you will love it. For all other recommendations, you can check out my blog post linked below with all of my favorite items, appliances, recommendations, and more. Thank you for being a part of this community. It has been an honor to share these recipes with you in my garden, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Sending you all my hugs and my love.